So now that we've got our homepage well underway, guys, this is kind of how it's unfolding at the moment. So I've also added in the rest of the images, so we can see now that these images are looking pretty sharp. So these are the ones that we've got from the website, place.it, which I talked about earlier. So which is only $15 a month, and you can see. So these aren't models that I've kind of like hired or anything like that, or sent our kind of apparel wear. This has just been done from Place It, which didn't take long at all, and is only a cost of $15. And it can really bring the site to life. So I highly recommend that site. And this is kind of how it's shaping up. So we're going to dive back into the Shopify dashboard and continue building the next sections according to our wireframe, which I'll just bring up for you now. So this was our wireframe, as you can see. So we've kind of completed all this whole top section above the fold. We've done this text. We've also done these 4 boxes here. The subscribe section is also in, and I'm going to show you how to do this as we go along. And I'm also going to show you how to add in this text here, as well as these images in here as well. So let's just dive back into the dashboard. So what we do is just scroll down to here. So this section here, so you can see on the left hand side here under sections in the top left, so you've got the rich text here. So if I just essentially click on that, you can see there it says urban clothing, for your choice, and a bit of text inside there. So if I wanted to add in, let's just say duplicate that, for example, I'd simply add a section, go onto the text one, which is there, rich text. So Shopify will add it to the bottom. So I hit add in there. We'll just leave it as that for the second, just so you can see it. And then all you simply do is just grab it from here and move it up. So I'm just going to put it right next to that section there. So you can see it's just duplicate that section there. If you want to hide it, you just click on this little eye icon. And that will hide it. So you might, let's say you're doing like a special promotion or an offer, and you're thinking, well, I might put this live again in next month, for example. Instead of deleting that section, you can just simply hide it, and once you're ready to put it back on, just unhide it, and Shopify will show it again. So that's so you can just follow that. Obviously, if you want to remove that section, just come into it and just hit remove, and it'll go again. So it's as easy as that. Looking at the wireframe, so we've got this section here, and then we've got our 2 images across here. So I'm going to go in, hit add new section here. I'm going to go to image with text on there. So ours is on the left hand side, so I'm going to go ahead and hit add. I'm going to select an image on here. So I've uploaded some more images, so I'm going to do the ladies on there, hit select, and then let's just put in some text in here. So I've got some text for here, so I'm just going to paste this in here, and on here we're just going to do shop women's, and then the button is just going to be something like shop now. And if you want to sort of link the button anyway, you just link it to a product of your choice, and link it where you want really inside there. We're just going to do that for the moment so you can see it. So that section is done, and then just go back and then do another section. Click on image with text again, hit add. This time we're going to align it to the right hand side. Select your image. So again, this is just one of pre-populated. So it's going to be on the right hand side. So just go in there, paste that in there. Shop men's inside there. Oops, shop now. And then just go to products, for example, and just select the relevant product, and that will get populated in there as well. So yeah, so that's kind of pretty much it really. It says hit the save in the top right. It's as easy and as simple as that really, guys. We've got a fully up and running site. That didn't take me long at all to do. It was very quick, easy and painless. If I was to click on any of these products, that will take me to those particular product page. We did have one section in fact here which was featured items, didn't we? So let's get that added in there as well. So what we want to do is just add in rich text. So let's just add that on and then clear this off and do featured products. Okay, so nice and easy. And then what we're going to do is just move this up below there. So that should be just above there. There we go, perfect. So that's spot on now, and that now matches our wireframe, which is the text here that you can see, the text here which is featured products, along with this whole section there. So that's perfectly in there now, and that's kind of like just finished it all off. So we've got our newsletter, subscribe to capture the email addresses, and we've got the shop women's and the shop men in there as well. So so just jump in the front end, do a Command R or Control F5 on your keyboard, and this is kind of how it will look to the end user. So pretty cool, quite clean, and that's all in there. So that kind of just about wraps that up, guys, for getting familiarised with the dashboard. We're now going to take a little look at a product page. So we're just going to dive in and just click on this one here, for example. So you can see, guys, the product page is in a bit of a mess, and it needs to be sort of all tidied up. The images and everything are everywhere. So I'm going to show you how to sort of edit this and get it looking absolutely spot on. Okay, guys, so welcome back. What I've done is, so you can probably see there's been a bit of a drastic change on the product page. So I've had to come in here and do some tweaking, and I think it looks quite nice. And we've got sort of nice full prominent images of our product here with a bit of description text and some social media. User can also go back to the home page, obviously add to cart and buy it now, which is well above the fold, which is an ideal place where you want it. So we've got our sort of 4 sort of options of colours here as well. So the reason why I've had to do this is there is a slight, small glitch in this particular theme at the minute. I'm not sure if Shopify is actually aware of that. I have contacted them to let them know. So I've had to sort of do a slight workaround, and I'll just show you how to actually do that. And there's actually a good opportunity here to optimize some of the images and make them even more SEO friendly and improve them further. So I'm just going to show you that now. You want to actually come to your product section, find the actual product, which is this one here. So what I've done is I've actually had to remove the images from this section, which is the media, which is normally where you would put them, as well. I normally recommend where you put them. Obviously, because there's a tiny blip at the moment, we've had to come up with a slight workaround, which is not an issue. So what I've done is I've created essentially 2 images in here, so 1 and 2, and then I've combined the 4 in 2 lots of 2. So it looks like there's 4, but there's actually two lots of 2 images there. And then obviously our text is just at the bottom here, so it kind of looks like that in there. So you can easily do this in a program like I mentioned in the earlier lessons. So something like Photopea online, which is a fast free software online where you can just upload your images and quickly and easily kind of edit them. And you can do this in Canva as well. Obviously with Photopea you don't need to create an account or anything like that. You just simply upload your images, crop them, and away you go. So as I said, I've just had to kind of cut them in there and do it that way. So it's nice and straightforward. You can just kind of paste them inside there, and then it will look just as nice as kind of this one here. So to make these slightly more SEO friendly, I'm just going to show you that as well. So let's just say I'm adding in a new image, so let's just put a new one down here just so I can show you. So just simply come in here, click on insert image, and let's just click on this one here. Once you've done it in here and you're in this insert image section, just scroll down slightly and you'll see image alt text and size. So you want to click on original size, and then in the alt text, you just want to type in something like, that's going to be SEO friendly there. So white hooded, ladies top, something like that. Insert image. So that's in there now. So that will kind of help with your search engine listings, and also if people are sort of searching for images in Google, let's say, or even social media, apps like Pinterest and stuff like that. You've got ability to kind of rank in those, and people will click on those, and that will get you free traffic as well. So that's all inside there, guys. So I'm just going to remove that and just delete some of this. Don't forget putting a good amount of text in there that kind of like fully describes your product. You can bold some items to make them more SEO friendly, and that will sort that. So in terms of that, to be honest, that's pretty much it for this section. So let's move on. Let's dive into the next section.